Hey, beautiful people, how are you? It is Katiwe. I'm a mindset manifestation coach, also healer, also EFT practitioner. I do a lot of things, but today I want to talk about um, scarcity mode, feeling scarcity when it comes to money, or scarcity of anything really. But I feel like money is the big area people feel this in. I've been in that mode for a long time. That's how I came to know money was scarce, was fear, lack, all the things. Um, so I get it, right? And I thought something was wrong with me because I was trying for so many years to do the mindset work, right? Do the journaling, do the tapping, even do the shifting and finding a better feeling thought. Hi, say hi when you're hopping on. Doing all of that stuff, right? The journaling, endless journaling. Like I have been doing this work for so long, it feels like a couple years, right? And while I have definitely shifted beliefs and I have seen shifts, I definitely was like, what am I missing? Like what am I doing wrong here? Because I'm doing the mindset work, but I still can't quite convince myself that, I am abundant and things like that, right? Like I could manifest money, but it seemed like I would manifest money and then it would all be spent or all go away or like a bill would come up or something, right? Just felt like I can't get past this feeling like there's not enough money, there's not enough lack, right? And a couple weeks ago, I was guided to work with somebody and I was just really drawn to her energy because she's super relaxed and she's super just in her feminine, in her receiving mode, right? And she really helped me to realize that I was more anxious about money than I even realized that I was because I was holding that energy of scarcity and lack and all those negative emotions around money like in my body, right? I was feeling it in my body. And so that's why I couldn't shift it with the mindset work, right? Like the mindset work is important. The mindset work works for a lot of people. The mindset work will be something that you should continue to do always. I'm not saying it doesn't work. What I am saying now is if you're somebody who grew up in a lot of scarcity, somebody who your whole life you kind of experience that and that's the only version of reality you know, and then every time that you think about money you literally get a physical reaction, right? Like for me I feel it in my chest when lack and scarcity comes up, right? I don't know where you feel it. Let me know below if there's an area, right, where you get that just freak out, panic, fear, anxiety. It sets in, right? In those moments it's almost impossible to find a better feeling thought. I'm not saying it is impossible, but it's almost impossible. It's next to impossible, right? So, what I've been guided to do and been shown to do the last couple of weeks, which is changing a lot, it's changing a lot of how I feel and I'm reacting, and it's making my life easier and more fun and more enjoyable. And of course, it will eventually lead to major shifts in my money, right? But I'm just sharing with you as I'm on this journey, right? This journey in my relationship with money is allowing it to feel it, allowing myself to feel that emotion come up without judging it, without saying it's wrong or bad. I'm just like showing a lot of compassion to myself. So the next time that you get triggered by money, let's say a bill comes in or you've got to pay something and it's more than you thought it was, whatever it is, right? We all have our own weird things that trigger this kind of stuff in us. Or maybe it's an everyday fear and worry about money, right? Whenever that comes up, you can't outthink it. You can't, like, you can, but it's very hard to, right? It's just almost impossible to outthink it, right? So what you want to do is drop into your body because you've had money trauma, right? You've had traumas around money. And trauma is stored in the body. It's stored in your cells. It's stored in your energy body and in your physical body as well. So you need to address your body, not just your mind. And so this is like a really big key, a really, really big key. And so what I do is what I have been doing is just breathing into that area. So whenever I get triggered or stressed or start to try to overthink something, right? Because here's the thing, if overthinking worked, right? If worrying actually worked and served a purpose, you would have figured it out by now, right? You would be a millionaire by now, right? If overthinking and worrying actually worked for you. Because I can guarantee you've been doing this dance for decades, correct? Right? I've been doing the dance for 28 years and it's time to end it, right? But we've been doing the dance for a long time. So if it actually worked for us, it would have worked by now, right? So that's the first thing. And then it's just accepting the feeling, and knowing that even if you are feeling lack right now, feeling scarcity, feeling fear, it's okay, right? And just to breathe into it, be like, even though I'm feeling this way, it's okay, right? And allow yourself to feel it, because so often we push it away, push it away. I don't want to feel this. I don't want to feel this. It's bad. It's wrong to feel this way. If I feel this way, I won't manifest what I want. The money won't come, right? We stress ourselves out. So just by acknowledging that it's okay, and like, even if you feel off in your body, it's okay. And just putting attention on that and giving yourself self-compassion and breathing deeply into that area, right? It just feels so good. And it just takes you out of your mind, from your hell loop, back into your body, right? And this is what being embodied means. Being in your body, feeling the feelings of what you want, right? Because how can you create what you want? More money, right? More stability, maybe even, when you feel fear in your physical body, right? That fear energy that you're feeling in your body is a powerful signal. And until that fear energy goes away, or, doesn't come up as much, right? You're not going to be able to call in what you want. You're not going to be able to be in that mode of surrender, which is what people talk about, that mode of letting go, mode of surrender. It's not possible. You can't think your way there in those moments when it comes to this, okay? And this is something that I'm deeply learning, and it's really, really transformational. I can feel the power in it already in a very short amount of time. And I'm just able to enjoy life more. I'm able to just relax and be in the moment. I've experienced some profound healing in my life in other areas, not just money. I've experienced them recently. Okay, bye-bye. I'm just talking to my partner. He's on his way out. I've experienced a lot of shifts. And I know that it's because I'm surrendering and letting go. Because I'm not as tense. I'm not in my head. I'm not trying to figure out how I can make money, or how I can sign clients as much, or how am I going to pay this bill, right? Like, when those thoughts come up that just trigger me, I'm like, nope. I'm going to breathe into it. I'm safe. I'm okay. I'm safe. Even though I feel this way, it's okay. It's okay. And just dropping into your body, right? Also, you can do EFT tapping if you know EFT tapping, right? You can just tap on the feeling that you're feeling and just say, this tension in my body, this tension in my body, and just tap it away, right? You can do a number of things. This is not the only things you can do, right? You can do yoga. You can, if you like Reiki, you can do Reiki. You can go for a walk outside. Get out of your head into your body. This is the key. It's really amazing how it feels. And a whole new world's going to open up for you, because it's starting to really open up for you. And I'm just getting more inspiration, more downloads, a deeper feeling of safety and okayness, even if I don't know, where my next client's going to come from, whatever, right? Like, I just feel different. I just feel different. And it might take a while, right? You might be breathing into your your emotions all day long when you first start, because you're just so used to feeling it, right? So I just want to let you know, if you've been doing mindset work for a while and it just hasn't been working, and it hasn't been clicking into place, you've been journaling, you've been doing these things, and everyone else around you is exploding and making all these 10K, 100K months, right? Like, nothing's wrong with you. It's just that you have that energy locked into your body, and you just have to approach it a different way, right? Nothing is wrong with you. You're okay. You can do it, right? Because ultimately we all want money to feel something, right? And when you come from lack, you want to feel safe. You want to feel like you can relax, right? A lot of people want to manifest money, and you're like, well, why do you want to manifest money? And eventually they just say to you, because I want to stop worrying about money, right? I don't want to have to worry about money, so I want to create a lot of money, right? But that's going about it backwards, obviously. It's like, when you stop worrying about money, you can allow more money to come, but also you just like close that loop, right? It's not like, I'll feel this way when I get there. That doesn't work, right? Because when you get there, that feeling is still there. So you're going to be like, okay, well, now I want to make $2 million instead of $1 million. When I make $2 million, then everything will be fine. I won't feel this way, right? I'll be fine. And then it's $2 million come. When I make $10 million, then I'll feel fine. Then I'll feel like I'm good and safe and I have enough money, right? That's a never-ending cycle. Instead, go there first. Be like, I don't have to have a dime right now, but my body can still feel safe. I can still feel safe in this moment, in my body. That's the key. And you've got what you wanted. You've got what you came for. You have that safety and security. right? And this was a lesson that I didn't quite know how to integrate for a long time. I kept hearing coaches say, separate the feeling of safety and security from money. And I was like, but how? Like, how do I do this when, I can't pay a bill, or, I'm stressed about my next paycheck, or I know that this expense is coming out of my account and like I don't know if I'll have the money for it, right? Like living in this cycle of feast and famine and feeling like there's never enough money. Like, I'm like, how the hell do I separate feeling safe and secure from money? It just seemed impossible to me until recently. I've really got it. It's like, yeah, you can feel safe in your body. It's not about convincing your mind that you're safe. That isn't the way to go. And that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to convince myself in my mind that I was safe. And that wasn't working because it was my body I had to convince that I was safe, right? So when you're not feeling safe, your body reacts. You have a tension, you have shallow breathing, right? And then your mind reacts by racing and overthinking and trying to figure out all the how and the what do I do and the whatever, right? So the opposite of that would be the feeling of safety and security. So the opposite of fear is relaxing. The opposite of fear is your body loosening the tension. The opposite of fear is deepening your breath. The opposite of fear is your mind being calm, right? So that's what you can do to relax and just be in that embodiment of safety and security. That's the key. That's the key. So that's what I'm doing. I will keep updating you guys on my journey. I hope this helps. Let me know if it does.